tell you guys a little story to start off with. Who likes stories? I love stories. So this is a true story, okay? This really did happen. So on the 5th of May, 2021, can everyone see this picture? You can't see it? Okay, so if you can't see it properly, what it is a sunflower pot. There's some soil in there, and there's a picture at the back of some flowers, and it says, "See you soon," okay? So on the 5th of May, I planted a sunflower seed. Has anyone done that before? Yeah? So, when you plant a sunflower seed, you need a few things. You need soil. Yeah. What else do you need? You do definitely need determination. What else do you need? Do you want to tell me? What else do you need when you plant a sunflower seed? Water. That one comes next. Well, sunlight, I've got second here. And water, which is what you said. You also need something else. Someone said something along that line already. Sun. Yeah, we've got this here. We also need to wait a little bit, don't we? We need time. Time, okay? So, hands down. Well done, guys. So, you need to wait a little bit, don't you? When you plant a sunflower seed, it doesn't become a sunflower the next day, does it? You have to wait a little bit. You need a bit of, who said determination? Who said that? You need a bit of determination. But what happens when time is taking a bit too long? You know when you're trying really hard at something and it's not just happening yet, or you're waiting, you expected it to happen by now, but it's still not happening. What are some feelings that you start feeling? You feel a bit upset? Angry? Anyone else? Sad. These are really good things that I'm saying. So that's it. You might feel a bit discouraged, a bit sad. You might feel a bit angry. You might feel a little bit frustrated, right? Especially when you feel like you're doing all the right things. So coming back to my story about the sunflower, I was doing all the right things. All the things you guys said. I had soil, I had sunlight, I had water. I was waiting, but it still wasn't growing. So I got a bit sad. So I did something that you shouldn't do, okay? I did something that you shouldn't do. I decided, let me see what's happening underneath the soil, okay? So I dug it up and I saw something. By the way, guys, these pictures that I'm showing you are actually from my new children's books that's coming out. So the story I'm telling you, it's a true story. I really did do it, but I've turned it into a children's book as well. So the lessons I'm teaching you guys, other people can also learn it as well. So I dug it up a little bit, and do you know what I realized what was happening to the seed? It was growing. It was growing, but it just wasn't big enough yet for me to see it. So it had a little shoot. And remember we said you need to wait a bit of time, isn't it? So it doesn't just go from a seed to a big sunflower. It goes from a seed, a little sprout, and then a seed, and then it grows little by little. So when I saw, oh my goodness, it is growing, I felt a bit happy again, and I decided to wait a little bit longer. I waited a little bit longer. And this, on the 20th of May, this is what I can see. If you can't see it, it's a little, can you see it? Yeah? On the 20th of May, I saw a little sprout. And I was so happy, right? So that was 15 days. Remember I planted the seed on the 5th? On the 20th, I saw a little sprout and I got a bit excited. But then I had to still wait, didn't I? Because it wasn't a sunflower yet. So these are some of the pictures from when I saw it growing. You see? Over the month, I planted a few seeds. Over the month, so that was May, this is June. Then it was September. You see it's starting to get bigger. So even at this point here, the leaves were growing, but there was no flower yet, right? And then here, I started to see some flowers, but I needed to move it to a bigger pot because the pot that I had was a bit too small. And sometimes the environment is not like the best for what you're trying to do, but you make the most of it, don't you, until you can change the environment. So then I was able to get a bigger pot, and finally, it became a beautiful sunflower. But look at the date. What's the date? October. So how many months was that from May? So we went from May, June, July, August, September, October. I had to wait 5 months. Yeah? So I had to wait 5 months to see the beautiful sunflower. So perseverance. Remember we spoke about this at the beginning? When I planted my sunflower seed, I had to persevere, didn't I? I had to wait, even though there was a delay, there was some time, and sometimes it got a bit difficult, I had to wait, okay? So remember that story? We're all gonna need perseverance in our life.